Okay, we'll see pollination. What is pollination? It's the transfer of a pollen grain to the stigma. So what happens is this pollination is divided into two types: self-pollination and cross-pollination. So when self-pollination, it means the transfer of pollen grain to the stigma of same flower or on the different flower of the same plant. So what happens is this self-pollination is divided into two types: autogamy and geitonogamy. In autogamy, if the same flower, that means in bisexual flower, if both androecium and gynoecium are present, so there will be transfer of pollen grain to the stigma of the same flower because both parts are there. Okay, so what happens is geitonogamy. Geitonogamy means it's a pollination in which the transfer of pollen grain takes place on the stigma of different flower of the same plant. Okay, so in case of self-pollination, whatever the offsprings that are forming will be genetically of same parent. Okay, so because what happens is they'll be similar, like they'll be very much similar. There will be no genetic variations that will be seen in the offsprings that is if you compare this offsprings with the parents. I will see the cross-pollination. Cross-pollination means what? It's a transfer of pollen grains from one flower to the stigma of another flower of different plant of the same species. If you see the cross-pollination here, the pollens from the stamens, they stick to the visitors. Like here, the visitor is the honeybee. Okay, the pollen grains they have sticking to their legs, and when it travels to the flower of another plant, so what happens is they will dust their pollen grains or the stigma. Now this the pollinators, they are divided into two types: the agents, as you know, there's pollen grains, they are not motile in nature, they are non-motile in nature. So there are two types of pollinating agents. They are biotic agents and they are abiotic agents. Biotic agents means there's agents, they are the living one. For example, bees, bats, insects. And abiotic agents means they are the abiotic factors. For example, water or wind. So we'll first this we'll see the wind pollinated flowers. They have some adaptations for it. They are called as anemophily. That means the pollination which takes place through wind. So, what is the properties, adaptations of these flowers? These flowers, as they don't need to attract any pollinator. Okay, so these flowers are mainly colorless, and they don't have to they don't have to attract pollinator. Again, they don't have any fragrance or nectar in present in them. Okay, they are small and inconspicuous flowers. They are very small. Okay, they have dull color, don't have scent, they don't have any nectar. The pollens that are produced, okay, they'll be in great quantities because it's just a chance factor. This pollen grains, they will get dispersed through wind and they'll be deposited on stigma, so there must be uh, produced in large quantity. Then these pollen grains, as they'll be traveling through wind, so they must be very smooth and light. And thus, if you see the stigma of the flowers, what will be the adaptations for the stigma? The stigma maybe they will be feathery in nature. Okay, so they can easily trap these pollen grains. And then the next is these are the wind pollinated flowers. Then there are some insect pollinated flowers. They are called as entomophily. So there are so many insects. They come to flowers and in reward for nectar or nectar. So what happens is these insect pollinated flowers, these flowers, what they produce large, brightly colored nectars to attract these insects. They are sweetly scented because these insects can sense scent, so they come to close to the flowers. So they are sweetly scented, and they usually contain nectar, and they contain some pollen. And the pollen grains, they have to be very sticky so that they can be stick to their legs. Then the anthers, the stigma also has a sticky coating. So that's over.